Hi everybody, Leisa Woolsey, life coach, coming to you from Airdrie, Alberta, Canada. Welcome to today's coaching video. I've been away for a couple of weeks, so I'm happy to be back today. So today what I want to talk about is, as always, another little seed planting session, another little coaching tip, much bigger conversation than what we can cover in this video, but I really wanted to talk about you cannot correct what you're not willing to confront. And it's a really, really powerful message to think about, to sit in, and to mull over. There are many things that go on in our lives, and I was having a conversation with someone today, and it became very clear to me very quickly in the conversation that part of the issue, part of the challenge was that they really, really wanted things to be different. However, shifting it, confronting it, addressing it, doing what's required to make it different was very uncomfortable. And this is such a key thing. It is foundational in anything that we want to be different in our lives, whether it's relationships, whether it's spending, whether it's how we feel about our body, whether it's if we are angry, getting to the root of that, addressing it, because it's one thing to acknowledge, which is also very important, but it is one thing to acknowledge that something isn't working or something doesn't feel good or we don't enjoy a particular area of our life. But the next step is that we need to actually confront it. And I think it's Dr. Phil that always says you need to feel it to heal it. And that's a key component as well. However, if there's something going on and you continue to do what you've always done with respect to whatever's going on, then you're going to get the same end result. Now, confronting it doesn't have to be really awful and blown up and jagged and aggressive and angry and all those kinds of things. But something does need to happen. It does need to be addressed. It does need to be looked at. It does need to be confronted. And in order to confront something, you don't have to be confrontational in that sense of it's got to be aggressive and in your face and all that, because I don't ever believe that quality things come from that place. However, if, say for an example, in a relationship, there's an unhealthy dynamic that's taking place, it's becoming bigger and bigger the longer it's not being addressed. So getting to that place where not only do you become aware that this is no longer something that feels good, it's no longer something I enjoy, it's no longer something I want to participate in, it's no longer something I want to be a part of. That's one step. The next step is actually going to that person and just having that conversation. Conversations can be hard. Conversations can feel uncomfortable, especially if that's not something that you're used to doing, is addressing things, adjusting the dynamic of things, shifting things. So, but it is very important to keep in mind that in order for anything to ever be different, we've got to get people's buy-in, we've got to be present, we've got to allow everything to come together. And the way that we do that is through conversation and communication. So if you're having, for instance, an issue with someone else and you want it to be different, you want it to feel different, you want it to look different, then a conversation needs to take place where both people can come together, they can communicate where they're at, what they're feeling, what it's looking like from their perspective, and together you can make some agreements about how to move forward. Because as I said at the beginning of the video, you cannot correct what you're not willing to confront. So it's one thing to be aware of something that's not making you happy or not working or not serving you and be frustrated by it or complain about it or just generally be frustrated and have the life sucked out of you because of it. However, if you're not willing to go to that next step and address it and set it up in a different way. Because it has to be set up a different way. These are the boundaries, these are the parameters, this is how we're going to do it, this is the agreement that we can both make, this is us meeting in the middle, however that looks. It's really, really vital in order to live your best life that those types of things are taking place. It's another key component to having your best life and your best relationships, both with yourself and others. So that's the seed that I wanted to plant today. I hope everybody's having a really great day. I would love to hear from you. As always, you can comment below. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, my website, www.leisawoolsey.com. And yeah, just really spend some time this week thinking about what needs to be corrected and what needs to be dealt with, what needs to be confronted, what do I need to do to shift these things so that they have the chance to be different and feel better and work better and be in everyone's highest good. So think about it, and yeah, I hope everybody has a great week. It's beautiful fall weather right now that we're having here, and that just lights me up. I love it. No snow, no snow. The S word, as I call it. So I hope everyone's having a terrific day. Think about that. Think about it. Really, really think about it, and look at how that applies in your life. You cannot correct what you are not willing to confront, and see how it goes. Mwah! Take care of you, and I look forward to doing another video next week. Bye-bye.